What's up, y'all? It's the Boosh Bag. Miss Boosh Bag to you. Okay. I am behind by 2 MFing weeks, okay? I should have only been behind by 1 damn week, but my husband wanted to make one last stop in a hotel on our drive back home, so I did make it to my sister's funeral. Thank you for all the people that donated. I mean, I was literally floored by not just that people were donating, but that some of the people were donating, I mean, really large amounts of money. And I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Yeah, but we drove there and back, and like I said, the first Wednesday was my sister's actual funeral, and that night I rushed back to the hotel. I mean, I've been out all day. I was so tired, and I was like, I have to watch it. And do you know that they don't have that channel at the hotel that I was at? So I wasn't able to watch it, so I wasn't able to do the review. And yesterday, the day before yesterday, we were stuck in a hotel, still close to home but still not back, and yeah, I was not able to do anything about it. So this is late. It's 2 episodes late. I don't know how many views it's even gonna get, but whatever. So I'm telling you, I am literally watching it right now on freaking Friday, okay? So the episode with the fight, okay? Okay, so of course, from the last video that I did, the fight had already started, right? Brachelle, everybody's mad at her. We think, okay, we see why motherfuckers want to jump her, right? Because she acting a motherfucking fool. When Amanda, the drink spilled in her face, I thought that Kaylee may have hit it by mistake, or it may have been accidental or something like that. But it appears that now, yes, Amanda did intentionally throw a drink in this girl's face, which kind of means, yeah, she kind of started the physical part of the freaking fight. If she would have actually just walked away like she was doing, instead of throwing a drink in somebody's face and walking away, it probably would have avoided the fight, or it may not have. It may have went down whatever way it was going to happen, because Brachelle was not going to let it go, because she was on one for real, for real. But anyway, yes, the new week starts. The fight is still going on. You see Emily pulling the girl off. You see everybody's pulling everybody off, and Ty, who is Asta's husband, is like the big strong man. He's ripping it apart. I guess there's some producers and shit in there. I seen a big bitch up in there. I seen it. All right, and Brachelle's friend grabs her. She has her off somewhere, and she's trying to get Brachelle to leave. And Brachelle's like, no, that bitch stepped on my face. She had her foot on my fucking face. Like, fuck that. So her friend won't let her go. And she was like, y'all, and they're in the back, like, instigating, like, talking shit, like, we don't like you, bitch. And that's why you got your ass whooped, and just all kind of shit. But in real life, she was fucking y'all up. She was fucking y'all up. So I think that, I think people need to be a little bit more tight-lipped, because you ain't always gonna be there with your 7 friends. You know what I mean? So yeah, everybody talking tough shit in the back, and she was like, don't let me let this motherfucker go. She gonna wreck y'all motherfuckers, like, for real, for real. So she promises. Brachelle is like, I'm good. I'm leaving. I absolutely promise. Her and the girl go. I guess the girl finally lets her go. She feels like they're out of the danger zone. Motherfucking Brachelle comes around some motherfucking table and runs up to attack Emily. And that's when all the jumping happened. You got motherfuckers pulling her from every motherfucking direction. People hitting her, people punching her. And Bree motherfucking ass come out with this motherfucking pizza pan. And I'm going to tell you, it wasn't like, you know, like a pie pan, like made out of motherfucking aluminum or some shit. That shit was like, this is the roundness of it, like being hit in the face. Just no type of like fear of doing actual motherfucking harm. I mean, in all actuality, what was she going to do to Emily other than fight her? You know what I mean? She didn't have a knife. She wasn't gonna kill her. So the jumping of the 7 people in the first motherfucking place was off the fucking wall. So I guess the Asta might want to jump her for fucking with Amanda. Amanda might want to fuck her up because she chipped her fucking tooth. Okay, her tooth is fucked up. And like mine. I'm sad. Yeah. And Bree, I guess, always try to come to, you know, to Emily's motherfucking rescue. I think that anybody else should have just been trying to break the shit up, but you already know Tiffany motherfucking shady ass. But I don't think Tiffany had nothing to do with it, because she a punk. well, she ain't no, I don't know. I don't know if she a punk or not. I just don't think that she really had anything to do with it. But I really did see Bree, to me, doing the absolute most damage. Then it's like a little flip around thing, and you see the black girl there, and I guess it's Ty or whatever. The black girl got the funny, fat, weird SpongeBob shaped other average size bitch down, got her hair down, and somebody talking to her, and Kaylee behind her like, who the fuck is this bitch? And she start pulling on her hair and all of this shit. Okay, so don't act innocent. 'Twas not, okay. And then Kaylee is like on, is she trying to attack? She's on somebody's motherfucking back because she's up high enough for the other average size girl to punch that ass in the face multiple motherfucking times, okay? So she was in fact doing something. She may have been attempting to break something up, or she may have been trying to sneak in a motherfucking punch. You know, who can fucking tell? But apparently the girl who punched Kaylee in the face multiple times really felt like Kaylee was doing some shit, okay? So Brachelle's average size friends were now in the fight, and whoever other big ass back friend was also in the motherfucking fight. Now they all mad, and they're like, oh, well, they shouldn't have gotten the fight, like that was so wrong, and to hit a little person. Now what was wrong was she tried to have a motherfucking fair fight with Amanda. Amanda threw a drink in her face, and she went and she fought her, and then y'all came and was pulling her and sneaking in motherfucking hits and kicks and punches and shit with the whole little jump off. It could have just been a fight and could have broke up. Now she was mad at motherfucking Emily, okay, because she said that Emily stepped on her. You once again could have let them just have a motherfucking fight instead of jumping her. That was what was not fair, okay? Now I know everybody was mad at her, everybody like, this motherfucking bitch, but this is violence. This is shit you can go to jail for. You cannot go to jail for hurting nobody's feelings, for calling nobody a hoe, for making fun of nobody, pinto bean mole. None of that shit is, you know, criminal. But jumping a motherfucker, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is, okay? I believe fighting in the first place, and she was not the word, okay. She was the first one to throw the fight with the whole Emily thing, because Emily does not seem to even fucking know that that what the bitch mad at, and she don't know why she keep on attacking her. She think it's because, you know, she got a strong mind and she speak her mind, and her and Tiffany, she had a problem with Tiffany before too, because Tiffany liked to speak her mind and all of this and all of that. No, bitch. 'Twas not that. Yeah, she had it in for you talking shit back, but no, she mad about a specific thing to this motherfucking fight, okay? The girls, like I said, they all mad and talking all of this shit. The fight is finally fucking broken up. Rochelle goes, okay, so they meet up the next day, they shopping or some shit, and Kaylee is crying because she's like, wow, I feel so bad that this happened, but you know, Rochelle is like one of my really close friends, and I don't think that it's good to bully people. She goes on to say that she tried to commit suicide from being bullied, and people used to throw her down the stairs and just walk over her, and basically say that she was just treated like garbage. People told her that she should be dead, that she's not a real person, but just horrible things that people should not do and or say to other people. Yeah, and everybody was all emotional and all sad and all this and all that, and whatever. Okay, so when they're leaving from the store, Kaylee is like, oh shit, wait a minute, I got a text from Michelle, and they're like, what she said? She was like, I want to meet up with you, and I'm filing charges against Emily. And Emily is like, what? Like, why? Like, I didn't fucking do shit. I'm like, you know, the least person in the whole fight. Like, I did the very least. You know, she don't know where it's all coming from, like it's coming out of motherfucking left field. And she like, well, when you talk to her, just let me know what the fuck is going on, because I don't know, you know, what the fuck. What is her name? Amanda meets up with one of her friends, and she drinking wine and shit, and her friend like, why are you not in competition mode? And she was like, I ain't gonna be in that shit. First off, yeah, I got caught with the whole drug shit. They asked me to do a drug test. I declined because I smoked some weed for some shoulder pain, and fuck it. So, yeah, she didn't want to go through it, so she just declined and whatever. And also her tooth is fucked up and chipped, and she feel a little bit, you know, subconscious about that shit. Kaylee is still all stressed out about getting this money for motherfucking Tiffany for her rug. So she's talking to Bree and some motherfucker body. I guess Asta, Amanda, whoever. I know Bree was there, and she was like, well, maybe we could do like a car wash. And they was like, motherfucker, we can't even reach the top of a car. Like, how the fuck are we gonna do that? And she was like, no, we're gonna be able to do it. Like, would you guys do it with me? Like, she wants somebody to, you know, help her out. And they're like, yeah, fuck it, I'm on board, I'll help you do your shit. Then Emily is all up behind her back, and Bree is there, and it's Tiffany. And she was like, well, look, Kaylee was talking to me, and she was like, well, Tiffany said that I owe her all of this money, and she found out how much I was gonna pay for a dog. And she was like, she asked me for money. And she was like, why are you buying this expensive ass dog for him? And she was like, wait a minute, bitch, you asked me for money and you insult my relationship? Yes, motherfucker, that's what she doing. And then Tiffany's like, no, it's her responsibility and she's the one that's supposed to, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, motherfucker, first of all, she's trying to figure out a fucking solution. So I don't even understand your motherfucking stance right here. Like, Emily just wanted you to get on board with her sticking up for her man. She, you know, it had nothing to do with Kaylee. Knock it off. And Bree is like, first of all, y'all hating ass bitches, like, she is trying, and she does kind of have a way, so I'm gonna help her. She wants to do a car wash, and they was like, a car wash? Little people can't do car washes, they can't reach the roof, the same bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Emily like, fuck it, whatever, I'm gonna bring my truck that day. I guess now that I know that Emily got money, I see that now she like to throw it in people's face, that she be flossing the shit a lot, but whatever, I had not noticed it before. Yeah, so Bree said that she definitely gonna be there. She's going to support her. She's gonna try to help her to get this motherfucking money. And Tiffany like, well, I guess if I'm gonna get my money, then that's gonna be cool. So whatever. What is her name? Amanda. When she was talking to her friend said she needed to get laid. Like, bitch, you need some dick, okay? And I'm gonna hook you up. So she kind of put her on a blind date, right? So Bree, Asta, and Amanda are painting because Asta's like an artist or some shit, and Amanda tells them about her blind date, and Asta's like, well, I only been on one blind date, but that motherfucker was an asshole because we was talking online. I told him I was a little person. He don't really know what that motherfucker mean, because I guess maybe he was tall and he just was like, oh yeah, all girls little, yeah, all that. But then when he met her, he was like, bitch, you ain't tell me you was no motherfucking midget. She was like, I did. She said he walked away. Alright, that's rude. Because first of all, Asta is cute to me. But I don't know what she looks like. Like, how little are they in real life? You know what I mean? To make somebody just walk away, first of all, that is rude and that is ignorant. And I remember, I'm not even going to tell this story because the shit make me mad. It make me mad. And it'll cause people to start trying to talk shit to me, which make me talk shit right back to you because I don't motherfucking play that. So yeah, I'm gonna skip my little story that goes along with this commentary right now. Yeah, so essentially Amanda was like, I'm gonna go, but I'm like kind of scared, especially since I tried to get my tooth fixed, but the dentist appointment is after the date, so I'm gonna be there like, hey, like, you know, all fucked up and snaggletooth and shit. She does go on her date. The dude is like 6'8", I think he said he was. He's a firefighter. He seemed pretty nice. He didn't say a whole bunch of dumb shit, off the wall, insulting type shit, whatever. They seemed to have a nice time. They were doing some sort of archery or whatever. Nice conversation and everything. Until he was like, so you ever been to this place? And she was like, yeah, I was there. But then we kind of got into like a bar fight because I threw a drink on somebody and she took it the wrong way. What way you supposed to take getting a drink thrown in your face? With grace? Thank you. I needed a refresher. No, that ain't how it work, girl. You know what you was motherfucking doing. That shit ain't right. And you are the one now who started the actual fight part of the fight. Now, Rochelle was all about the fighting, the anger and the air and all of this shit that was going on. But you started the little bit of, you know, things going into other people's space. Yeah. And the fight that caused everybody like her to come get mad and fight you, and for all the other motherfuckers to try to fight her for fighting you, which in turn got Emily to hit her, and Bree hitting her with the thing and kicking people and all of that, and now people in jail, people getting you know, court cases and all kind of shit is going on. And he's like, okay, but I mean, is that some regular shit you do? Do you often throw shit on people at bars? Yeah, you fucking classless bitch. Is that something that you be doing? Because I need to motherfucking know, because I got a motherfucking job, okay? I'm a grown ass man. She's like, no, it was a, you know, out off the wall sort of little incident. And she was like, I definitely don't want him to think that, you know, that I'm like that, that I be starting bar fights and all this, all that. Yeah, whatever. And at the end, he did ask her to go on additional dates. Like, do you want to go out for a beer sometime, or a burger or some shit? And she's like, yeah, cool. I guess she could. She ain't died in it for competition no more. So yeah, she's all there and all available for it. All right. This car wash happens. The girls is out there, they washing the car. They so little, but they making it happen though. You see that that water pressure thing, that shit is hard as hell. Like that, you ain't even gotta be up there. If you get that motherfucker go right, yes. They cleaned the fuck out of the cars, and here come Emily with her big ass truck. It looked like she just intentionally threw mud cakes at her motherfucking thing, at her truck, and let them dry up. It looked like it had old hunks of dog shit on it, and horse shit, and hay, and mud, like she been off-roading. Like, your little ass, first of all, what the fuck you doing? Whatever, she can spend her money on what she want, but I mean, be that little and the truck that big, it don't seem to make very much sense. But she did it to try to be funny, and guess what? They didn't give a fuck because they cleaned the fuck out of that car. Yes, little bitches, okay? Yeah, so they got it clean with so much work it looked like. I was like, man, this is labor intensive, for real, for real. And Emily was like, okay, well, I try to give y'all a challenge, because, you know, if I just went around giving money to every motherfucker that asked, I wouldn't even fucking have nowhere to live. But she did give Kaylee $300. And they're charging $40 for a car wash. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That is a lot of money, okay? That is a lot. So, I don't know how many perverse men. I mean, that's what y'all need to go with, is the sexiness factor. What I did not care so much for was how Emily didn't come to help, and how Bree said, yeah, I'm there to support, but I'm not getting down and dirty. I don't know what that means. So what that mean, like, you just came to watch them? Bitch, get your little ass out there and watch the damn car. That's not support. Standing on the side laughing? I'm not here for it. Anyway, yeah, Bree and Emily did not help. So I guess, once again, they think they're too motherfucking good to be a part of the fucking mix. But I am so happy that Emily did give Kaylee some money. Like, not all of it, but some of it. But it was very, very generous. And it does show that, you know, that she cares about her. She wants things to go well. She don't, you know, she wants her to, you know, keep her spirits high and all of that. And especially, maybe she could, since she's going to be managing Kaylee, take that money off the top. I don't know. Is it a loan, or was it a gift, or is she taking that money off the top? So I guess we're gonna find out about all of that sometime in the future. But Kaylee is thinking about really having that meeting with Rochelle, right? So Kaylee is talking with Tiffany about how she wants to go and have this talk with Rochelle to, you know, square things up or whatever, get things out of the fucking way. And Tiffany is basically telling her that, you know, it's not your fault, but she feels kind of like it's her fault. Kaylee feels like it's her fault because, you know, she threw the party. Rochelle is her friend. But of course, we already know how Tiffany feel about Rochelle. She feel like she loud. She always starting trouble, blah, 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 blah. And it's definitely Rochelle's fault to Tiffany. So she don't really seem to see the point in it, but it's whatever. Okay. The girls all go to meet up at a foot spa, manicure, pedicure place. Same old regular shit. They too little. The feet can't reach. Whatever. Amanda tells them about her date. How big he was, 6'8". They like, damn, we date average size guys, but that motherfucker ain't average size. That motherfucker is like Minnie's mother. He is a big bird ass bitch. Well, he's a man. Big bird ass man. Okay, whatever. He is enormous, and he wasn't that cute, or was it me? Was it me? Was he cute? I mean, I guess him having a good job could make him cute, and maybe if he took off his shirt, he might actually have a nice body. But just about the facial area, I was not impressed. But whatever, looks and everything. Okay, so, but it was like, that motherfucker too big. That's number one. That is enormous. And he is far beyond average height. So you are way below average height, way below it, and he is way above it. And y'all motherfuckers is like, yeah. It ain't gonna work out. Well, I don't know if it's gonna work out, because I did go out with a guy that was like 6'10", and he was enormous. Even then, when we would go out, he would hold my hand and be like, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" Yes. I am not picking you up. No, my dog is a brat. And I had to carry him the whole 6,000 miles of this trip. So now he is extra spoiled and want to be on my lap all the time. Anyway, they in there talking shit, and then they were like, well, all of us are not even here. Where is Kaylee? So Tiffany's like, well, she is with Rochelle. She went to go and have that talk with her. She wants to get, her side of the story, see how she's feeling about everything or whatever. And she's like, well, what's up with you, Emily, with that whole, court thing? And she was like, ain't nothing ever happened. She was just bumping her gums, I guess. She never, nothing. So I don't got nothing to do with it. So, little Miss Amanda's like, well, shit, she lucky I didn't file no charges against her. I don't think that you can. I mean, for what? Because you lost the fight? You started the fight. I mean, she was arguing with you. She was definitely provoking you. Definitely provoking you from across the room. You walked up to her, very close to her face, and yelled and threw a drink on her. Now, I don't know in what world is throwing a drink on somebody not considered violent, but I would say that that's violence. Is that something that people normally just shake off? I mean, I know it happens on the soap operas when they're like, you bitch, and just throw the drink, and people are like, oh, oh. People don't do that in real life. People don't just wipe off the drink and make a sound and go on with their life. No, that is that. And I'm sure you didn't think that's what was going to happen. Given the person that Rochelle appears to be, she appears to be about it. So I know you didn't think you were going to throw a drink on her face and walk off. Maybe you thought that she was afraid of the muscles, because she was like, oh, this muscle bitch. Yeah, you must have thought your little flexing and stuff got people second guessing themselves like, I probably don't want to fuck with her since she got muscles. She ain't scared of you, girl. And like I said, I don't know if a lawsuit would even be feasible for the motherfucker who started the fight. But I don't know. Is Dallas one of those stand your ground states? Because apparently, from what I can figure out of the stand your ground shit, the motherfuckers who start the shit could, sue. Well, I don't know, sue. Get something back and nothing really bad happened to them. Let's say that. The person who didn't start the fight could get killed because the person that started the fight got scared after they start losing or realized that they wasn't gonna win. So yeah, you could keep that to yourself. And they making jokes and they're like, well, I hope she come back with her tooth all right and all this and all that. So Kaylee, Rochelle actually are meeting up at this time, and it's not going motherfucking well. Kaylee is expecting like some sort of apology. Rochelle is absolutely not going to give it, but they're being very, very calm. But then I don't know, Kaylee like, why are you yelling at me? So essentially Rochelle is saying, I still want to have a relationship with you. I still care about you. You still my friend at the end of the day, and I would still like to interact with the girls. So what ways can we handle things to get past this? So Kaylee like, well, if she really want to fix everything, I mean, the first thing she need to be doing is saying I'm sorry. But yeah, so Kaylee is not really trying to hear it, and she's going to bat for the girls. And basically Kaylee's like, well, you're the one that started it. She was like, I was not the one that started. She threw a drink in my face. Well, no, you started. Would you start the other? No matter what I did before, I did not put any hands on this person. This girl threw a drink on my shoe. And then Kaylee like, but you put hands on her. She's like, yes, that is what happens when adults throw beverages on other adults. People get angry and then people fight. I don't see what's hard to understand about that. But yeah, so I don't know if Kaylee thought that perhaps she should have thrown a drink back at her. Ain't nobody got no time to be wasting liquor, even though all the liquor got wasted anyway. All that liquor. Anyway, yeah. So she was like, and then Emily as got into it. She was like, yeah, what's your beef with Emily? Emily didn't do nothing. Like, Emily did do something. Emily got into the fight and she kicked me in the face. And she was like, Emily didn't want to fight. Yeah, she want to fight. Now, she wants to have a one-on-one. She was like, Emily don't want to fight you. She's like, Emily do want to fight. Emily, nobody who don't want to fight, do not go around getting into fights and kicking people in the face. When you kick somebody in the face, it kind of signifies that you do want to fight. And she's like, well, Emily is a good person. Emily's my friend. Emily's our friend. She was like, Emily is not none of y'all friend. Y'all all think Emily is y'all friend, and she is not. She was like, and Kaylee was like, yes, she is my friend, and she was there for me, helping me after your friend hit me in the face. And what you call it is like, really, Brichelle. She was like, that's what you got from that whole thing. Like, y'all think that Emily is your friend, but Emily is, you know, she's not your friend. She is not here for you. She's not gonna help you. And she was like, well, and all you got out of all of this stuff is that I did stuff wrong, and nobody was whatever. I mean, if that's how you feel. So Kaylee felt like Brichelle was not giving her what it was that she wanted, saying the shit that she wanted her to fucking say, taking apparently all of this motherfucking responsibility or whatever, for whatever. But she's, I don't know. It's a very slippery slope because we do know that Brichelle brought about a lot of the fucked up shit. But the actual part of the fighting, somebody did something physical to her and she went back to do something physical to that person. All the other people jumping in was unfair. Her getting the drink thrown in her face was unfair. When could have just walked away, which is what she was doing anyway, but she wanted to try to sneak one in first. So Kaylee's like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck all this bullshit. I don't give a fuck, whatever. And she walks out. And Brichelle is just sitting there all calm and cool. And that was the end of that episode. So, this whole episode is a hot ass mess. I don't even got a refresher recapper thing at the goddamn end. I think I gave enough detail about whatever while I was trying to go through it and remember what it was that I just saw. So I can get on to this next episode. So if you agree with my commentary and or what I had to say, let me know down in the comments. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments. And until the next time, I'll talk to y'all later. So happy to be back, guys, and so happy that you are here and watching. While you are here, swing by and check out my previous videos. I also have a beauty and lifestyle channel, so if you're interested in beautifying, swing by and check me out over there. And if you don't want to get talked about like a dog, you better get your body in order. Swing by my fitness channel and see what I got to offer.